anticipated conference matchup made more compelling because both teams come in ranked in the top 25. This is going to be fun. Welcome to Reynolds Razorback Stadium, home of the Arkansas Razorbacks. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on the fourth-ranked team, the Arkansas Razorbacks. Bring you sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Coaster. Let's get this thing going. Razorbacks will kick this away to get us going. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. The play fake, looking to throw on first down. Pass rush gets home.
Well, the offense tries to catch this defense napping here on the first play of the game. And how about the pressure to come up with a big sack to start this game?
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Escapes the pocket. Across the 30. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
Man, this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he shows how he can slip out of the back door of this defense and pick up a nice gain.
Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. Dogs under the line in the hurry up. Looking to pass. It's stopping. Quick just as he throws the ball. It's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Just a really good ball here to be able to pick up this first down for the Georgia offense. And well, being able to have a balanced attack, so important in modern college football, and Georgia does that as well as anybody.
The gain is 3. Now it's second down and 7.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, hold just for 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling plays at second and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Second down play coming up. They'll ride back again here. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
In the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field out, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Play action fake, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. What a catch! Breaks it in the clear. Forced out of bounds, but not before the football's moved inside the 10. It'll be first down and goal. And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain. Both teams are settling in, looking to set the tone in your in a game. But there's a lot at stake for both teams coming out.
Yeah, both these teams realize this is a key game in the grand scheme of things. Late in the year like this, a winner may be able to look back at this as a game being the reason they finish strong and make a big push to those bowl games around New Year's.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. The offense will take their first 10 out of the half to talk strategy here. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Back to throw. It's Stockton. Moves out of the pocket. Looking to the end zone. Through the goal line. The defense stops him just short of the end zone. Spotted at the 1.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
What an opening drive by this offense, and especially this running back. Every single time they gave him the ball, he's getting positive yards behind that big offensive line. And if I'm the defensive coordinator, you better make some adjustments and do it in a hurry. You got to get more guys committed to the line of scrimmage to stop this run game.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Brown. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. From the shotgun, there's an inside give. We'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Now it's second down here. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. The pass rush closing in. Pressured and dropped back at the 8-yard line. So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Throws it to the right. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
The game moves the ball to the 34.
Nice job here controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Looking to pass. It's Green. He's going for a big play downfield. The ball is picked off. He could go. He's at the 50. Across the 40. The 20. The 10. Touchdown, Georgia. Pick 6 could be a game changer.
Oh, he tried to force that, and it backfires. Heck of a job by the defense of stepping in front of that throw and taking it all the way back for a touchdown.
Well, they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The kick sails through, so the lead is 14-0. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out, it's Brown. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. First play of the drive, they've come out throwing. He's running out of time here. Not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
Well, everybody talks about sacks, and they're very important. But sometimes just the rush, the pressure, affecting the quarterback is just as effective. He didn't have a clean throwing lane, and they forced the incompletion.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
Great recognition and discipline here by this defense on that touch pass. You know, these touch passes can be a real test on that defense, and they passed this test with flying colors, blowing that play up.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Looking to throw it on third and very long. He lets it go. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
They'll kick it away here. And the coverage team makes the touch, so no return on the play. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime. The crucial second quarter beginning right now. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Looking downfield. It's Stockton. On the move now. Makes the grab. It's Frazier. Finding space at the 20. Tackle made after a big gain.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Pressure is coming. And he'll just get rid of it. Both these teams told us they're eager to prove a point. Really, on midseason, they both earned their spot in the rankings. We expect a tight competitive round today.
Well, that's the beauty of these top 25 matchups in the middle of the year. A little bit of a better handle on who these teams are. Love the fact that we get these two teams on the field. May the better team win, and hopefully it's a close one all the way to the end.
Grab by the receiver. Brought down at the 7. The completion moves him closer to the goal line. This is crucial. Defense needing to stop on third down, trying to force a field goal. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. A solid kick. And they add to their lead.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. They'll set up from the 13. Dropping back. It's Green. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Man, there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Pass complete. It's second down now. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking to pass here on second down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up. See if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. Shotgun formation here on third down. Looking for his back. Caught over the middle. It's Hill. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Boy, nice throw here by this Arkansas quarterback to be able to pick up big yards on a first down for the Hogs. And Chris, they've had some great ones over the years that could distribute the football. Ryan Mallett, Tyler Wilson, Clint Sterner, just to name a few.
Lets it go quickly. And it's incomplete. Just missed the wide receiver there. Offense getting set. It's second down. drops back in the gun. Grab down the middle. It's Stevens. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Again, this is a really nice job here by the defense, keeping everything in front of them in that situation. Now they're rewarded with this 3rd and long. We'll see if they do the same thing here, or are they going to sell out and bring the pressure.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Bringing pressure. Trying to create here on the move. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down. The Razorbacks will line up to punt it away. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. Dropping back, it's Stockton. Looking to scramble. He'll throw it deep down the middle of the field. Got a man. Catch made. Big play.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
So quickly, with one explosive play, this offense has moved inside the opponent's 40. First down, looking to throw the football. Wide open downfield. They make the tackle, but that play moves it inside the red zone.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
The offense will set up on 1st and 10. The defense with more pre-snap movement. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Grab behind the line. It's Frazier. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
So here comes 2nd down. Now every play important down here in the red zone. He escapes the pocket. Looking for 6. And he's got it. Touchdown, Dogs.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Anthony. They tackle him at the 9. That's good coverage, but he should have left the ball in the end zone. So the drive begins here, backed up at their own 9. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Back to pass. It's Green. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. He's going to take it in. A game-changing play. Touchdown, Bulldogs. And a pick 6. A monster play by this defense here, Kirk.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
Point after, up and good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out, it's Anthony. And they stop him at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Looking to throw it on first down. Quick completion to the tight end. We stop him, but he gets out across the 25-yard line. And the Razorbacks hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. And the back now goes in motion. Found him on the jet sweep. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Any offense loves to call a play on 1st and 5 after that offsides penalty. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Moves out of the pocket. He's going to take off. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
God, I love to see a quarterback willing to put his life on the line for his teammates. What a job here of picking up the first down, taking that big hit, and going right back to the huddle. You could see his teammates patting him on the back.
Fires quickly to the left. Makes the grab inside the 30, and he's still running. Touchdown, Razorbacks. He broke away, and they couldn't catch him.
Chris, obviously the first half has been less than stellar, to put it mildly, but this could be a jolt. This is something they can build off when they get back out here at halftime.
At the PAT, the lead is still 31-7. So no return here. He takes him in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. The secondary backed up off the ball now. On the run, it's Frazier. Nowhere to run. Up for Allen for no gain.
There you go, defense. Listen, it's not been a great day for these guys, but this time they stepped up and took out some of that frustration. Nice play.
Solid run. They'll bring it down to the 28-yard line. A timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Offense facing a 3rd and long at the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. To throw, it's Stockton. On the move now. Grab near the sticks. It's Thomas. They move the ball across midfield and set up a fresh set of downs. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, especially on 3rd down. Get him the ball.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. From the shotgun, an inside handoff. That's a solid lead. Moves the football inside the 40. 1st and 10. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. So on first down, the field goal unit will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. I missed it. Off target that time. And the margin remains 24, still a 3-score game. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Dogs will kick this away to get the second half going. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Gets out there to start a new drive from the 21. On first down, it's play action. A short completion of the tight end. There's the stiff arm. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and when you go to play action, it affects the eyes of the safeties and linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Dropping back, it's Green. Tries the right with a quick throw. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
The short hands, it's Hill. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
That's a much better job by this quarterback of working through his progressions. We've seen him earlier try to force some throws, trying to make a big play. This time, works through his progressions, checks it down into the flat, and picks up some positive yards.
He's got it in the open. And they get the conversion there. First down now from the 33.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking to throw yet again. Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, he escapes. He escapes one man, but he'll be swallowed up in the play and taken down.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Quick throw complete to the tight end. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. The Razorbacks begin a new series with first and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And he's down after the catch at the 12. A red zone opportunity.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there. And the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
Here we go, back in the red zone. 0 for 2 scoring touchdowns here so far, and it's third and goal. To throw, it's Green. Launching one to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Arkansas.
The focus tonight.
Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. Looks like they got the ruling on the field right the first time. They confirmed it with the review. And they'll set up now for the extra point try. Make the PAT, but still trails 31-14. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. The first play of the drive now from the 25. Little eye candy here from the offense, some pre-snap motion. Hands off to the left. He finds some space. First down, looking for more now. They get it down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. Tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Important second down play coming up. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. They look to throw it here on second down. Short connection to the tight end here. A quick juke. Breaks loose at the 45. They drag him down after a big gain. Ball moved all the way to the 38. Well, the defense knows Kirk might take more than one tackler to bring this tight end down.
Well, anytime as a defense, you always want to rally to the football. But against this guy, you especially want to do that because you saw he breaks through that first arm tackle. I thought he might be able to pick up even more yards, but good job of getting extra hats to the ball.
Back to throw. It's Stockton. Short throw complete to the tight end. Finding space at the 20. They finally stop it all the way down to the 6-yard line.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
That huge play sets up a great opportunity. First and goal just outside the 5. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. He'll throw it now. He's got it right near the end zone. And he can't quite get in. They get him down at the 1-yard line. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. Had the break to talk about it. Now we begin the quarter with the offense set up, second and goal. Now someone moved this a bit too early, and it cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. All right, second down and goal now for this offense. The defense with pre-snap movement of its own. Looking to the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
Hey, it may be a little bit late, Chris, but they get the interception they're desperately looking for. Now, they're still down by 3 possessions, and it's a long shot. But if they can score and maybe get an onside kick, who knows?
That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down, but missed it.
Now here we are in the fourth quarter. The offense just trying to come up with something to try to spark this offense and give them a chance at a comeback. Unfortunately, the defense is playing smart. They're sitting back, anticipating these deep throws.
Scanning the field. It's Green. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Hasn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. Here comes a first down pass attempt. That's reeled in. It's Stevens. Breaks loose at the 40. Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
Hey, this offense isn't giving up. Yeah, we're in the fourth quarter. You're down big. But who knows? Make a big play and try to get in the end zone, maybe get an onside kick.
Looking to chuck it again. Throws it to the right. Oh, he makes the catch. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, the offense is taking advantage of the defense kind of sitting back with this lead. That's back-to-back plays of big yards. You know, it's a bend but don't break mentality from this defense, but they might want to reevaluate because this offense is moving the ball too.
He makes the catch. Touchdown, Razorbacks.
Hey, Chris, the threaded these receivers to the outside, really did a nice job of opening up the interior. And the quarterback reads that, sees that he's got the post wide open to the tight end, makes a great throw for that touchdown.
The offense is out there. They're going to go for 2 here. Wants to throw it. Looking to scramble. Intercepted in the end zone.
Oh, man, that was not a great throw right there. Pass is intercepted on the 2-point try. You have to wonder why they decided to go with that call.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Handoff here from the shotgun. He breaks free. First down and more. He's still running. And the sophomore brought down after an excellent run.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
It's a strong run. Keeps the drive going. First down now. To throw, it's Stockton. That's reeled in. It's Humphreys. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. Moves over the quarterback off the RPO. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. He escapes the pocket. Looking deep down the left side. And he is wide open for a huge gain.
You know, they've got a lead here late in the game, and the play calling, I think, shows you how much confidence they have in this quarterback. He's had a pretty clean game today, and this decision to still throw the ball with the lead shows you that they believe he's going to make the right decisions and make accurate throws.
Here's the handoff on first and goal. The defense swarms him in the backfield. They have nowhere to run. He loses 2 yards. The Dogs looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Catch made, looking for the goal line. Tackled after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Good pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia. Lining up to try the extra point. Extra point up and good. They build the lead to 18 during the final quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Brown. Will be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. To the air, it's Green. Nice grab, it's Stevens. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. The completion makes it second and short. Some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Finds that big tight end with a short pass. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. The pocket breaking down. Makes the catch downfield. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, this offense has a long way to be able to get back and potentially win this game, but they're doing the right things, managing the clock, picking up good yards, and getting out of bounds.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. Defense is coming after him. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Touchdown, Arkansas. Great connection there for 6 points.
Man, I love this because I don't think they're going to have a chance to come all the way back. But here we are, under 2 minutes to go, and they continue to show some fight. And then you know what? Who knows? Maybe you cover an onside kick and you get right back in it.
So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. And the Razorbacks getting set on 1st and 10. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. The senior quarterback lucky that didn't get picked off.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
And it's picked off in the end zone. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Well, that interception really about cost them the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
Pounding away with the run game. Run it up the middle, but stopped for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Breaks into the clear. And wrap him up after the completion just short of the 1st down marker.
Anytime the offense can have any kind of success stretching the defense horizontally, puts the defense in a really tough spot. They'll have to adjust to these types of motion plays going forward because the more the offense can stretch you out, the more they can hit those vertical seams.
And it's good for a 1st down to the 36.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with a lead in the second half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it, you convert, and you keep working that clock.
And the quarterback will take a knee. So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. Well, it's been a great season. Big things still possible, Kirk, but for the first time, they run into a hurdle they can't clear. Now, how will